A few months ago, he asked me to put together the most exciting and genre-defining keynote video to launch our latest and greatest, the OnePlus Nord 2 5G. You said, Alexi, spend whatever it takes. We trust you. We love you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you bet on the right horse. Lights! Lights, please. Thank you. All right.
The story of OnePlus Nord 2 5G starts underground, deep underground, where it's dark and cold. Yeah, mostly just those things. A few brave souls ventured down there long ago. They hammered and chiseled and clawed until they finally found it. A shiny, glowing thing that looked really expensive. That expensive-looking shiny thing was immediately melted down and molded by a team of hardened blacksmiths. The kind that have been doing it for a long time and have no regard for personal protective equipment. Next stop was the warp facility. The whole place hummed with electricity. There, a mad scientist and her team equipped it with a monstrous 4,500 milliamp hour battery. Gave it the only charger worthy of such a beast. A Warp Charge 65. The devices were then transported to a state-of-the-art lab and bestowed with a 90 Hz fluid AMOLED display. A baby-faced team of scientists carefully dropped in the high-powered cameras, lots of storage, and a MediaTek Dimensity 1200 AI chipset. Everyone agreed the 50-megapixel Sony IMX766 triple camera with OIS was really impressive. But more impressive was the armed militia speeding toward them.
You have to take the orders right now and just go! Just run!
Scientists tried desperately to hide from their captors and begged them to understand that they had no idea what they were doing.
You don't know what you're doing.
But the bad guys hated science.
Sure I do.
Which is too bad, because it's a very exciting field. Then, things got a little weird. One of the soldiers tried to peddle the goods to a mysterious cult known for its devotion to Golabi, the god of 5G. They really rolled out the welcome mat and made him an offer he couldn't refuse. Nord 2 or his life. Together, they chanted and cried out to Golubba. But with adaptive noise cancellation on her OnePlus Buds Pro, she didn't have to listen to that. Golubba answered and said unto them, Nord 2 shall have 5G, and then blinded everyone permanently. That was the funny thing with Golubba. You never knew what you were going to get. Years later, the cult's artifacts, including Nord 2, wound up in the private collection of an eccentric billionaire. But then, and you probably didn't see this coming, more bad guys showed up. These guys were pros and had suits. There was Chen, the tech guy. Jean-Paul, the muscle. Adam, the sexy one. And Phil, the other guy. They walked smooth. They hacked smooth. Everything was going according to plan. Until 50,000 volts said it wasn't.
Just had one question.
No one really died.
Have you lost your fucking mind?
It's our launch film. People gotta get entertained. Pete gets it.
There's a guy getting shot in the face.
But it's all there. The Warp Charge 65, the battery, the 50 megapixel camera with OIS. It's pretty much everything you could ask for.
Quality features at a pretty great price. We knew we'd stumbled upon a winning idea when it started setting records like achieving the best first day of sales in OnePlus Europe and becoming the best-selling smartphone on Amazon Prime Day in India. But achieving record-setting sales wasn't the goal. The goal was and is to share great technology with the world. And that's why we launched even more affordable devices like the Nord N10 and N100. These two devices were wildly successful additions to our portfolio in North America and Europe. And if you're wondering how the new Nord CE and N200 5G are doing, that'll have to wait. It's a big change from how we used to do things, with a focus only on flagship phones. That's because technology has changed. Now, It's possible to offer a great experience at more prices, and who doesn't love having choices? But let's talk about the real hero of today, the OnePlus Nord 2 5G. It packs a smarter camera system, AI-powered performance, and a competitive lineup of crucial smartphone features that make it nearly indistinguishable from a flagship phone. Saying this phone is pretty much everything you could ask for doesn't quite do it justice. It's everything you could ask for, and a whole lot more.
It's time.
Give me the warp.
This colorway causes you to have an early midlife crisis. But that extra shininess doesn't come at the cost of this matte finishes texture. It's got a smooth, slightly grainy in-hand feel that's both fingerprint and smudge resistant. Number 2, we've got Blue Haze. You remember Nord 1's Blue Marble? Blue Haze is like Blue Marble's cousin, except a slightly cooler, slightly sexier, and slightly more porcelain-like cousin. If you rotate this colorway under the light, you notice that it bends and reflects a dazzling spectrum of both blues and whites. Truly magnificent, isn't it? Finally, we've got our India exclusive Green Woods. At first, we thought we should wrap this colorway in flannel to match its rugged exterior, but we decided you might like the smooth, natural, and semi-grainy feel of the green PU leather a whole lot more. What a beauty. And now that we've seen these 3 colorways mix seamlessly with the smooth contour and rounded edges of OnePlus Nord 2's frame, we can see,
Which you may remember from our flagship OnePlus 9 series. It's capable of shooting video at up to 4K 30 frames per second. Frankly, calling it a sensor isn't very accurate. It's more like a vacuum or a black hole because it absorbs 56% more light for capturing images with unparalleled levels of clarity, color, and dynamic range, no matter what time of day. And for all you vampires out there shooting in the dark, we've upgraded Nightscape mode to Nightscape Ultra on the Nord 2. This version combines an AI algorithm and the IMX766 sensor for even better results in dark and low light conditions.
Stampeding through peanut butter. That's why OnePlus Nord 2 comes with OxygenOS 11.3. Our refreshed and refined version of our famous OxygenOS. It's a fast, smooth, and easy-to-use platform that's full of great features like dark mode and the new OnePlus Games app for loading, managing, and optimizing settings for your favorite games. OnePlus Games comes with a lot of extra goodies for gamers, like game filters, which turns your in-game screen into a cool heads-up display, straight out of a sci-fi movie. Or, if you like, look at that. Now, that's true power, but a top-notch processor doesn't help if the operating system it runs on
Open sales information.